Hi, hello. We're we're gonna stream the murder game. Um, Playing Blood. Everyone's favorite build engine game, Blood. 'Cause I bought it on the Steam sale. Um, and I don't know. I'm in the mood for something kind of low impact right now, or kind of not in the mood for RPG streams. So, what if Blood? So I am in E1M6. I've done a little bit before. I might show off the. So Blood. This is the third difficulty. Um, this game is hard. Like this game is very much like has no problems throwing cultists that have hit scan weapons and will fire upon you the second they see you. And in that sense, it's quite difficult. But in another sense, it's still very difficult. So, but I wanted to play this game because I was reminded of the build engine. See, I'm already down to 23 health. This game's hard. But it's doing some stuff that I'm into. Somehow the least offensive build engine game. Despite being the one with all of the blood. At no point does Duke Nukem show up and make you wish you had never been born. Okay, yeah, you're right. William Shatner's Tech War, Redneck Rampage, everyone's favorites. Only the highest quality build engine titles. But, also, cause I kind of want to do, like a feature on No One Lives Forever, which is obviously a game I legally acquired, and using actual CDs that I bought secondhand. Do not question me further. Yeah, Tech War is hilariously bad. But yeah, this is a game that you're gonna want a quick save. Like, compulsively. And I'm okay with that. Because I think it has some fun vibes, like, fun dumb 90s vibes, as opposed to bad dumb 90s dumb 90s vibes. This is Fresh Supply, so I hope it doesn't have that bug. This is the re-release that Night Dive did, which is why it is in widescreen and such. Yeah, this is the re-release. But yeah, you got your double-barreled shotgun, your Tommy gun, napalm launcher was just a rocket launcher, dynamite, which is interesting. And a pitchfork is your melee, and a flare gun. And yeah, each game has a... Yeah, this game's ridiculous. Each weapon has an alt fire that usually involves shooting more bullets. So, for example, you know, with the shotgun, you got your single fire, or you can fire both barrels at once. Yeah, you got your quippy protagonist, who thankfully is far less quippy than the average build engine protagonist. You can kick the heads. In 1997, this was considered innovative. So the alt fire for the dynamite just sets it on a really long fuse. I mean, when you think about it, isn't this more of a tactical shooter than Rainbow Six? Which came out, I believe, 2 years afterward. When was Rainbow Six? 99? 98? There's just fire behind this glass window. That's a hell. Yeah, that's my experience with OG Rainbow Six. It's like, oh, you got some planning stuff, and I have no idea what I'm doing. Which is why we're playing Blood and not Rainbow Six. Although I've heard good things about Rainbow Six 3. That's like considered the best one of those classic. He died of falling. Ha ha ha. Yeah, no. I believe this is using the same night dive stuff that they later used for Turok, I think, like the same the Kex engine, which is impressive. That means they could theoretically put this on Switch. Unless it's already on Switch. You know, you just hear all those port begging about, like, Nintendo, please put... Yeah, no, this game needs a mouse. I mean, yeah, unless you auto-aim. I mean, look at this pitchfork. It's pretty good. Marinix Marada! I think that's fun. Yep. Oh, that's right. Yes, they're doing that System Shock 2 Enhanced Edition, which I believe one of their pitches was, hey, we're going to make the multiplayer in this game actually work for the first time in its existence. You have to get, like, weirdly good with the way TNT gets thrown in this game. Yeah.
I need a key.
You don't really need to stealth in System Shock 2. Oh, alas, the power-up, it is... Ha! There we go. I got the hold two guns oh, jeez. I got the hold two guns power-up. It lets me hold two guns. It's a pretty good power-up. Yeah. Yeah, that System Shock 1 remake is supposed to come out this year. Isn't it? There. I want to check that out, yeah. Alright, what does this even... What, was there just a power-up down here? Oh boy.
Son of a bitch must pay.
There we go. Dog's barking. Don't know what about. Okay. Yeah! Yeah, play Thief 1 and 2. Thief is so good, man. Okay, so the YouTube video made you interested, not me talking up Thief for roughly the 7 years that we've known each other, Justin. Yeah. Oh, that's fun. I remember him. I mean, yeah, sure. I can see the appeal, yes. Um...
That's all, folks.
See, he said he made the reference to the thing. That's how you know it's a build engine game. Who even does good gives these days? Gears of War is a pretty good answer, yeah. Yeah, Black Mesa has pretty good gibbs. Okay, you know the second I go in there, they're gonna pop out and they're gonna be Moronix Marina! See? I know your tricks, video game. You can't trick me. Oh. Yeah, that's a problem. Ah, nope. Oh, that's fun. Oh, okay. If I was an FPS level designer, I'd put something hidden here. Um... Oh, you know, the second I pick up the double gun. Okay, this seems like a boss fight area. I mean, that's pretty good. I think this game has fun vibes. Is the thing I will say about Blood. Is I think it has fun vibes. And when you finish a level, it just makes death sounds. I don't know. Okay, what would be on a wheel of dubious FPSs? I think you'd have to put OG Shadow Warrior on there. Quite possibly new Shadow Warrior. Blood 2. I actually own Singularity. I bought it for like $5. Oh, see? Ha! I know how to play video games. Yeah, I think Singularity might be too good. I think like 90% of... I don't think Duke Nukem 3D makes it, just because Duke Nukem 3D is still a solid shooter, despite the part where it's incredibly dumb. But I think you could definitely... Yeah, Matt Hazard. Yep. Is Matt Hazard first person? I thought Matt Hazard was third person.
Ophelia?
No! Show yourself! Show yourself!
Oh yeah. Geist. There you go. Maybe the first, what's it called? First kill zone?
Sleep, Ophelia.
I did it.
Sleep, Ophelia.
I honestly think you could probably put the original Sin on there. Yeah, Project Snowblind, definitely. That's like 80 cents right now on Steam. Okay, definitely did it, guys. We beat Blood. No, I beat the first episode of Blood. Alright, let's start episode 2. So I'm playing on the third highest difficulty, on the third lowest difficulty, which, seems, it's all, you saw how much damage you take from those cultists. Oh, wow.
Going to need a bigger boat.
That's what they say in the movie. Oh, jeez. Yo, this is just a ship. What's another? I think you maybe put, what's another good Halo killer? Like, Halo killer in as many quotes as you can manage. Oh, yeah. Far Cry Instincts, that's a good one. Pariah, yeah. Does Unreal qualify? Like, because everything I hear about Unreal is that it's not a very interesting shooter. It was just technically interesting, and you know, led to the Unreal Engine.
I need a key.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, what's over here? I've played a video game before. Okay, maybe Unreal's too good. Alright. Yeah, OG Unreal. What's another good, like, shooter from that era that also won't drive me insane? Painkiller. Oh, I got a diving suit. Okay, what secrets lie beneath the waves? Yeah, Red Steel. Red Steel and Red Steel 2, I think. Yes, the Conduit, all of those great Wii shooters. Conduit 2, the Wii's Halo killer. Oh, yeah, that was worth it. Black? Does Black count? Criterion's Black? I think Serious Sam would count. But of course I'd say that as a known Serious Sam hater. There are probably some really good, like, console versions of PC shooters that would qualify. Oh yeah, GoldenEye Rogue Agent. That definitely qualify.
That's all, folks.
I think Shogo would qualify. Another high-quality Monolith joint, Shogo. Time Shift, yes. Honestly, I feel like level design is the one thing that Blood is doing that I'm actually very into. Oh. Yes, yeah. See, that's not dubious, that's just bad. I remember that RoboCop game. Or at least I remember Alex Navarro's review of it. I think Red Faction would probably qualify, right?
I need a key.
That's like a game that is one very neat idea.
Locked.
Oh, yeah. Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior, that definitely count. Clive Barker's Jericho. Nosferatu Revenge of Malachi, I think is what it's called.
Locked.
Okay. Yeah, Clive Barker's Undying. I thought people liked Clive Barker's Undying. Yeah, Fire Warrior seems real bad. Like, as far as I can tell, the only reason that game had any traction was because it was when the Tau were pretty new, and also... Yeah, Resident Evil Dead Aim would definitely count. Especially without the gun con. I mean, the aiming in Resident Evil Dead Aim is first person, technically. I mean, I could make a whole wheel of nothing but bad Resident Evil spin-offs, to be fair. Oh yeah, one early console shooters, the SNES version of Doom. Let's do it. The best version of Doom. Also, I just love that this is a weapon. It's so dumb. I feel like this game also does like a fun job with like actually taking advantage of the build engine's weird tech, weird level. Like geometry changing tech. Alright, what did that actually change? Oh, yes. That would explain it, yes. Oh, yep, Fear 3. The one no one talks about. There we go. Oh, jeez. You know, I'm gonna reload a little bit, because I would prefer to have my health. Although, there we go. Blood! Trespasser is definitely, like, they should re-release Trespasser. They should re-release Trespasser.
I need a key.
Yes, that's the one where your health bar is a boob. You have to look... Yeah. Bioshock 2's fine. Like, genuinely, I don't have a problem with Bioshock 2. Oh. Oh no, it's a follower of Nurgle. That's um that's a Warhammer reference for y'all. See, these monsters actually throw projectiles, which are dodgeable. No, Bioshock 2 is, like, fine. And given Ken Levine showing his ass recently, yeah, no, Ken Levine defended Gina Carano. Like, man reared his head from his exile to say, hey, maybe don't fire people for having reprehensible views. Like, and this is Ken Levine, man who has not made a video game this entire previous console generation, and the man's like, actually, guys, hear me out. You shouldn't fire the person who says all the awful things and thinks the pandemic's a hoax. Because, I don't know, I wrote Bioshock Infinite. Maybe that was more of a warning sign than we thought. Maybe the video game that says, actually, what if the oppressed become the oppressors really makes you think. Maybe that was a red flag. I don't know. I still like Bioshock, but
I need a key.
I need a key. Honestly, it's very... But yeah, the man... this is what the kids call a boomer shooter. From the makers of, you know, Shadow of Mordor. Boomers were the ones trying to ban the shooters. I think it's just a real dumb term. Like, I like fast shooters where you sometimes have to jump. I feel pretty good about that. Yeah. I never played Shadow of War, so... got it for free on PS Plus at some point. Oh, jeez. I can't even use that armor. Like, hey man, I was 5 when this game came out, so it's not like it's not like this shmup. And I don't know, I think this game is actually alright. Somehow the best build engine game. Because at no point do you throw money at a stripper and go, shake it, baby. Yeah, this game came out in 97. This is Monolith's Blood. Oh gosh. If you call Halo 3 old, I'm going to feel old, because Halo 3 is actually, like, Halo 3 is my childhood, man. Like, forget you old people out there. Ah, 62 flares. That means I can... Descent clones would go on the wheel. I think we would have to have at least one, just because it is such a specific time and era of a video game shooter. The only problem being that Descent gives me motion sickness, and also absolutely requires a controller or a joystick.
I need a key. I need a key.
I shot the dynamite while he was throwing it, and it blew him up. Video games are good. Yeah. Also, it's having like a weirdly hard time holding 60 FPS. I don't know. When all of the effects show up on the screen. Like, yo dog, this should be running at 144. I have a good computer. I don't know if you know this. I could probably run Crysis at max settings. Or whatever it is,
I need a key.
Alright, I got the moon key. Well, Crysis 3 was made for consoles. I can run Control. DLSS is like dark magic, dude. Oh, damn it. Shit. How far did I go back? I don't think I went back that.
I need a key.
You're right. Ba-ba-ba. What's happening? Is the stream fucking up? Oh yeah, yep, it's like weirdly chugging. Okay, no, stream is fine.
Ooh, what a wonderful smell I've discovered.
Yeah, I assume it, yeah, this is the Kex engine. Oh, I remember this. Look, it's poo. This is the thing that people talk about when they talk about blood. Is the frickin' voodoo doll. Yeah, the name of this game is, Blood. Blood! Yeah, Blood Fresh Supply, which is the re-release. Is it because I have anti-aliasing on? Video game, this is the 3060 Ti. It's not a low-end system. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, that's funny. Oh, whoops. Yeah, no, that's just a voodoo doll. You just poke things with a voodoo doll. You know, as one does. Any hidden walls? Nope. This isn't on GOG? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is on GOG. Blood Fresh Supply is absolutely on GOG. I just bought it on Steam. They also have Blood and Blood 2. You know, in case you want the original version. I think Blood 2 runs on the Quake engine? One of the... or the Unreal... Yeah, I think it's like the Quake 2 engine.
That's all, folks.
Or no, Blood 2 would be Lith Tech. You're right. You're right, Blood 2 would be Lith Tech. Lith Tech, also the engine responsible for, Might and Magic 9. Might and Magic 9 is on the Lith Tech engine. It's bad. Yeah, that would be like making an RPG on the Frostbite engine. Or a car game on the Frostbite engine. Or a third-person Iron Man RPG on the Frostbite engine. Or Mass Effect Andromeda.
I need a key.
Yep, EA really didn't want to pay for engine licensing, so instead they tried to force everything to use Frostbite, because they owned it, and that's one of, like, a handful of things that can be blamed for BioWare being in the state it is. Oh, I got the boots of jumping. Now I can jump. Yeah. You're welcome. Now, yeah, now look up Dusk, which is not as outwardly difficult as Blood. Yeah, Dusk is a better game than this, but I like this game more than frickin' Ion Fury, which is the modern build engine game, the one where they're like, hey, we made an old red shooter using a new shooter using an old engine. Because at no point does it... Like, this game is dumb 90s energy, but it's the right dumb 90s energy. Yeah, Ion Fury plays well, but...
I need a key.
This game does not make me embarrassed for humanity the same way that does. Oh. Haha. Oh, shit. The voice quips in Ion Fury are bad. They make me mad. Oh. I'm invisible now. See, at least with this game, the voice quips are not constant. And instead you just get cultists going, Maranix Marana! And then horrifically dying. And I'm like, that's fun. Yeah. That's just CD-ROM technology right there. Yeah! I think this definitely seems like a game where the basic philosophy for a lot of it was, hey, is this shit cool? And then if it was, they put it in the game. They're like, hey, you know, Doom already has the Satan thing down, so how do we differentiate our Satan game? And they're like, I don't know, make it have cultists and a voodoo doll. They say join us. No.
That's all, folks.
Oh, there was a key and a thing in the hot tub. It was actually a little choppy earlier. They were all just hanging out in the pool. Okay, now I have 2 guns. What is my favorite FPS from this era apart from Doom? Half-Life, maybe? That's a pretty good answer. I guess Half-Life, Half-Life kind of is the end of this era of shooter. In some weird way.
Come out, wherever you are.
I mean, Wolfenstein's neat, but I don't think Wolfenstein's that fun to play. I'm gonna be honest, I like the games that are inspired by this era more than the actual games from this era, for the most part. This seems alright, actually, though. Like, I think Doom is great, but there's a lot of stuff that is not... I like Jedi Knight 1.
Here's Johnny.
Okay, see that? That was a reference to, the popular film The Shining. It's still a build engine game. Still need your references. Jedi Outcast is Jedi Knight 2. Yeah. I should play Jedi Knight for a stream. I couldn't get Jedi Knight 1 to play nicely. It's a Quake engine game. Yep. What's a good... Is there a good source port of Dark Forces out there? Yeah. I wonder if there's a good source board of original Dark Forces. There has to be. It's a Star Wars game. Okay. That's good to know.
I need a key.
Oh, jeez! I'm not expecting spoopy ghosts in my horror-themed shooter. Okay, that was very funny. I held the button too long. Alright. I feel pretty good about that. Oh, jeez! That was there was a crawling hand. Okay. Alright, once we finish this level, I want to try out some No One Lives Forever for a little bit. Yes, a copy of No One Lives Forever that I absolutely acquired legally. You know, by buying it secondhand from eBay, as one does. No other way to play it. Oh, that's right. Yeah, 2 has RPG elements.
need a key.
We're gonna... Pitchfork versus Ghost! Turns out, best way to fight a ghost is to just stab it with a pitchfork. Alright, have fun with D&D. I love D&D. I need to prep for tomorrow, because my group's meeting tomorrow. Yeah, the new Icewind Dale module. That's the one I'm prepping for tomorrow. Any chance they'll make a game out of it? I mean, that's not really Wizards of the Coast's MO these days. Okay, that's a pretty good solution to ghost problems. Ghost problems and ghost problems more. Oh. $4,000 a week selling Avon. Listen, I'm thinking I might apply to, like, you know, HoloLive's doing a new round of auditions for English speakers. And I think I might apply. I don't expect to get in, but I think it'd be very funny if I did. Okay. 17 secrets in this level. Alright, that'll do it for blood. Now let me switch over to No One Lives Forever. Alright. There we go.
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
Look how far they've gone in only 3 years. How's audio, by the way? Is it too loud? Okay, that's good. So hey, Austin Powers came out in '98. And, wasn't, Perfect Dark 2001? Was it, or no, Perfect Dark was 2000? Late. Yeah, Perfect Dark was 2000. So this would have been the same year. I mean, this is pretty good. It's like, hey dog, 1960s spy films. Filmed in lithoscope. Get it? Cause lith anyway. Oh. Steamy.
Damn.
Get it?
Hello. Bruno, how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao. I'm not very happy, you know. It's not like I thought it would be.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade. Only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
Doing
You're
D&D
the first
voices.
female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich in Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see? What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
Pretty sus. Anyway, I had to do some dark magic to get this running properly,
Good
but you
afternoon,
know.
Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
Now, I got this karate chops.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully.
Permanent
with matters of
eyebrow
international
raised.
Security.
I'm sorry if I kept you waiting. It won't happen again.
I seem to recall hearing that before.
You'll not have to hear it again.
Let us hope not.
Yes.
Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
Yes.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you, I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents, which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
I wonder who it could
Do you
be.
suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
Oh, the dog's
7
here.
operatives. That's about half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
The dog disappeared.
You're being informed now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale, to be precise, on or near the corpse of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitri Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we know about him?
He's a right bastard.
Anything more specific?
Just what's in his file. Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 37 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief
This is
mention in
surprisingly
43
talky.
when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes. I remember this fellow. We've had dealings with him before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 61, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM, as Director
HARM.
of Executive Action.
That's pretty good.
I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about harm?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case,
Hey, what's
a
up?
very important one.
Wet work.
Okay. Do you want me to watch the
Precisely.
doggy?
And after this recent catastrophe,
Okay.
the two of you are our only available assets.
Yeah,
To
that's
be
fine.
perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other
Because
choice.
you're a woman.
Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
Yes. Pish posh.
Implicitly. But you shouldn't be ashamed. Administration is a perfectly noble career.
I don't think I like your tone.
I believe what Agent Archer means to say, Smithy, is that she appreciates the chance, however fortuitous, to demonstrate her abilities as an operative.
I think
and
this
that
is
she'll endeavor not
definitely
to disappoint the committee. Isn't that so?
going for the same kind of vibe as Austin
Ah.
Powers,
That's not.
but
what
maybe
it
not as
sounded like to me.
overtly
Enough of
parodic.
this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They have some new gizmos you might
It's-
find useful.
It's
Don't
the
dally too long,
60s
though. Your
spy
flight
movie
leaves at
thing.
6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco.
Oh, I mean, Marrakesh is
Agent
kind of
Archer.
an okay level
What does harm stand for?
in Hitman.
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful. Both of you.
I got karate chops, and I got... Alright, well, I might have to bow out in a little bit because it's sounds like I'm going to be responsible for the dog. So if anything, if I have to end the stream suddenly, it's because, I don't know, he flipped out because the neighbors knocked on the door or something.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission.
Play the
There are
tutorial,
many
you
nuances and
wanker!
features you may overlook otherwise. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson.
This
You
has
must
given me
complete
some real
each
system
lesson in
shock
order to
to
proceed. Now
flashbacks.
step up to the active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. Alright, now open the door to the next area. Bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Sometimes they will share useful information. Sometimes they just want to chat. Be sure to conceal any obvious weapon or they'll be too distressed to talk.
Well done.
Alright, now open the door to the next area. If you want to skip a cutscene, simply press the space bar.
Oh.
Congratulations! You've completed the basic field
Okay.
tactics course. You should now continue to the advanced field
I mean,
tactics
that's
area,
pretty good.
where you will receive specific instructions for your upcoming mission. Note that new simulations will be prepared for you before each mission. Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. Once the box is empty, it will disappear. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. Alright, now open the door to the next. While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be.
Oh. This is way
Pick
more
up these intelligence items to proceed.
than I thought it was gonna be.
Alright, now open the door. You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary. Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed. Alright, now open the door to the next area. It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet.
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you'll be seen, so listen for footsteps or conversation before leaving cover.
Can't you do any better than that?
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation. Excellent. Proceed to the next course. flashlight to find your way to the door.
Flashlight is L, as it of course it
Flashlight
is.
is an effective tool, but it can also give away your position. Try not to let enemies see the beam.
Can't you do any better than that?
Step behind the yellow line to reset the simulation.
I love tutorials. Alright, what is walk, actually? Toggle, run, walk, enter. Why is enter? Okay. No, we're gonna. Okay, what's shift? Why is nothing assigned to shift? Bizarre. Anyway.
So, do you think the CT-180 will get a decent field rating?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you.
I don't know why it's weirdly maybe it's like a window thing? I don't know.
TR-60 was designed as an infiltration device, and the CT-180 is meant for emergency extractions.
So, have you heard what Carrington's team is working on?
Yeah.
Hello, Kate. How are you? Smithy wants me to run you through a basic firearms refresher course.
By Jove, old chap.
Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced, but its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types than most automatic pistols can reliably handle. That was favored by Allied commandos during World War II. It features a 10-round magazine and can be fitted with a silencer.
Yeah, that's a Walther.
The Hampton carbine is the world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silent is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a .45 caliber automatic Colt pistol cartridge, making it less lethal than most rifles.
Oh, yeah.
But it
That's fun.
Some things to note about firearms. If the dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair.
Okay.
The larger it is, the worse your aim will be. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the Beret's lockpick and weapon modes. Learn to monitor.
Alright. Ah yes, left
your
control.
ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run empty at inopportune moments. You can shoot through certain walls, objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees you. Keep an eye out for these materials.
Oh, look at that. That's before Call of Duty.
Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly. Use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you had out.
This might be something we spend some more time with.
Let's talk about your Beret. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain key padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the Beret only works on padlocks with keyholes. The Beret can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream. Quite deadly. A spare bit of change can come in very handy when you need to distract someone. Practice tossing this coin to divert the guard's
Are you
attention.
telling me this is a good
Try not
video
to throw it
game?
off any high ledges.
Is anyone there? Perhaps it is time to get sober after all.
A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion.
Wait.
Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder just for you. Sprinkle a bit of it on dead tissue, and voila! The cadaver will vaporize almost instantly.
Oh, wow. This is way more of a stealth game than I thought it was going to be.
When are you going to take me up on my dinner offer?
Perhaps if I find myself on the verge of starvation, perhaps.
Huh.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a safe mission and come back in
Yes.
one piece.
Righto. I got a spy.
Intelligence has discovered that the American ambassador to West Germany, Morris Monroe, is marked for execution by an organization calling itself HARM, or HARM. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he's in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
Oh, wow.
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a traitor?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still, it's disquieting to say the least.
It's happened before.
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. Turned out they'd been compromised by their chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. But spies are rarely well compensated for their treason. I wouldn't be surprised if this new mole is equally underpaid.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes. And maybe a boot up his arse for good measure.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Monroe's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second floor patio, coming from the left.
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
No, sir, I do not have a dime, and I don't have much use for beggars.
Not a dime, the time.
Don't get snippy with me, or I'll have you arrested.
That's an
Are you
American.
deaf?
How dare you threaten me?
Oh, never mind.
Howard!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
That would be lovely.
To your left, on the far
I
balcony.
want to go home.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
On the roof to your right.
Why not?
So foreign.
Straight
Well,
ahead,
it
to
is
the right
a
of the
foreign
tower.
country.
I know that. But Canada's a foreign country, too.
But I thought the reason you wanted to come here was that it is so different.
Yeah.
This
Why
conversation
don't
is
you
very
try to
good.
relax and enjoy yourself? I'll bet you have a lot of fun if you just stop worrying.
Think so?
Sure.
Maybe you're right.
But I do think it's
A
kind of
fair
un...
sign of it.
Where's
Let's
that
walk down to
guy?
the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
I do think it's unfortunate that the first mission's like, hey, sniper
To your
mission.
left, on the far balcony. far balcony. On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony.
I guess this was considered, like, innovative
On your
in
left.
2000.
Coming out the door on the nearest balcony. On the roof to your left. Straight ahead, to the right of the tower. On your left, street level.
I say, don't you people have jobs?
Get it? He's an American!
From down the street on your left.
Sleep it off
On your right,
somewhere
street
else,
level.
drunkard. There must be a hole in my pocket.
On your right, street level.
Sleep it off somewhere else, drunkard.
Coming out the front door of the hotel. On your left, street level. On your left, street level. From down the street on your left. From down the street on your left. I'll cover him for the next stretch. Get to apartment 12 and wait for my signal. Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
I heard he plans to marry the American girl.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
Yes, sir.
Wonder if all American girls dislike shoes. It seems very strange, but America is a strange country.
She may be crazy, but she is attractive.
Ah, but you're invariably attracted to crazy women.
What are these accents?
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there. Here he comes. Get ready. Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window. He's down.
Alright, I'm gonna go get dinner, but I think I might need to play more of this. It seems cool. I don't know. Need to figure out what the deal is with it. Sometimes getting framey, but thanks everyone for watching. Just remember that blood is somehow a less offensive game than Duke Nukem 3D. Okay, bye.